If you like storytime vibes, hit subscribe and let's dive in together.
We were together for 6 years, married for 2. Everyone said we were the kind of couple that made marriage look easy. I believed them. She was my best friend, my peace, my home. Or at least, that's what I thought, until the night everything shattered with one single text. It started as whispers of change. She began working late, coming home smelling like hotel soap and someone else's cologne. Her phone was always face down, locked, protected like it contained national secrets. Our small routines, the random hugs, the soft "I love yous" before bed, just stopped. I told myself it was stress. People grow comfortable. I wanted to believe that. Then came that night. We were watching TV, just like any other lazy Tuesday. Her phone buzzed. She smiled. A private smile, the kind I hadn't seen in months. I glanced over, and she instantly locked the screen. Too fast, too nervous. But not before I caught a glimpse. The message read, "Last night was worth the risk. When can I taste you again?" The name, Melanie. My chest went cold. My fingers shook. I sat there, staring at the flickering TV, pretending I didn't see what I saw. My heart screamed to confront her, but my mind whispered, "Wait. Make sure." The next morning, I waited for her to shower. My hands trembled as I unlocked her phone. Same code she swore I could always use. Melanie wasn't Melanie. It was Mark, her coworker. And the messages went back for months. There were photos, laughing selfies, intimate sexts, messages about meeting at motels during lunch, even jokes about how clueless I was, how sweet and dumb I looked when I cooked dinner for them after their meetings. I didn't yell. I didn't cry. I felt something deeper, something colder. Betrayal isn't loud. It's quiet. It sinks in and hollows you out. That day, I printed every message, every photo. I sealed them in an envelope and wrote 2 words on the front. "For you." Then, I placed it next to my wedding ring on the kitchen table. I packed my bag, locked the door behind me, and walked away from the life I thought was real. She tried to call. I ignored everyone. A week later, she sent me an email. "I didn't mean for it to go that far. I was confused." Confused? Confused is ordering pineapple on pizza. Cheating is a decision. But here's where she learned what real consequences feel like. See, what she didn't know was that the apartment lease, the car, even the savings account, all of it, was under my name. While she was confused, I was already moving everything out. By the time she came home, the place was empty. The utilities were canceled. Her access to the joint account was revoked. She called me 30 times that night, left messages crying, screaming, begging. "You can't just leave me like this." Oh, but I could. A week later, her boss called me by mistake. Apparently, HR found out about her office affair. Turns out she wasn't just betraying me. She was breaking company policy. She was fired. She emailed again. This time, the tone was different. "You destroyed my life." No, I didn't. She did that herself. Months passed. Healing wasn't quick. There were nights I stared at the empty side of the bed, wondering if love always ends like this. But slowly, I started rebuilding. Hit the gym, reconnected with friends I'd lost touch with. I even took a solo trip. First time I'd done something purely for myself in years. Then one day I ran into her. Grocery store. She looked smaller, older, worn out. She forced a smile. "You look good," she said softly. "Yeah," I replied. "Freedom suits me." She laughed awkwardly, then whispered, "I miss us." I looked her dead in the eye and said, "You miss the man who loved you without question. That man doesn't exist anymore." And I walked away. She stood there, silent. Maybe she finally realized that some losses aren't reversible. Some bridges, once burned, should stay that way. Now, when people ask me about love, I tell them this. Love without respect is just an illusion. Trust isn't something you rebuild. It's something you either protect or destroy. She gambled hours away for a few cheap thrills, and she lost everything. As for me, I'm not bitter, I'm free. Because sometimes, the best revenge isn't screaming or destroying someone's life. It's simply living yours better without them. If you ever sense that something's off, don't ignore it. Don't wait for proof to make peace with the truth. Because once a person decides to betray you, they've already made peace with losing you. And when that moment comes, walk away with your dignity. Don't look back. The pain fades. The scars stay. But they remind you of who you are and what you'll never tolerate again.